The number one controversial journalist in Nigeria has made another revelation known that she says that a top prison official told her about the incident, about the jailbreak in Edo State. I'm very sure you want to get the details of this because really it is really an interesting and funny thing that happened right there in Edo State yesterday, that jailbreak, and you see the prisoners, you know, giving interviews and all of that. Some were waving to fans, different things that you cannot expect of, you cannot expect of a prisoner, because definitely once a jail is break, a prisoner is not even expected to show his face. The nearest place you can hide, that is where you should hide. But you see, these ones were waving to people, shouting, "I've been here for 2 years, I've been here for 6 months, I've been here for 5 years." There's really no such opportunity for prisoners to have such, because definitely after the whole thing, they are really likely, very likely, to be caught again. So definitely you want to hide your face. But the ones we saw yesterday, you will know these are really, really orchestrated by, prison officials and government officials. Anyway, guys, before we get into the details of this and who is this top official that made this revelation known to Kemi Olunloyo, we'll bring more details to you about that. But please, if you have not subscribed to this channel, ensure you hit the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to turn on your notification bell. Yes, my people, it's time. Let us get the main details of this report. As it says that Benin prison break, Kemi Olunloyo reveals what a top prison official told her about the incident. Controversial Nigerian investigative journalist and media personality Kemi Olunloyo has reacted to the recent incident of prison break in Benin City, Edo State. She made it known that a top official of the Nigerian prisons, otherwise known as Nigerian Correctional Center, revealed to her that it wasn't the protesters who freed the prisoners. Kemi said she was informed by the top official that it was the prison warders who freed the inmates. She equally alleged that the warders were in support of the protesters and the corruption within the prison service, hence their action. Recall that yesterday, October 19, 2020, the news went viral across the social media platform regarding the Benin prison break, which quickly prompted the state government into declaring a 24-hour curfew across the state. And aside from Kemi Olunloyo, some other Nigerians have equally doubted if it was the NSAS protesters who carried out the act in Benin City, like one May Ubeku, who is an activist and media person. She wrote, "Edo prison break is fake. No prisoner escaped. They want to discredit the protesters. All this drama is coming on the heels of over 1 week old end protest ravaging most parts of the country. Even in the northern part of the country, the youth are protesting against the age-long insecurity in the region, which has claimed many lives, still doing so up till this moment." And yes, some other human rights activists also revealed and shared their experiences regarding the Edo State pandemonium, as there was a very disheartening and probably unexplainable jailbreak in Edo, Benin City. Following this development, there have been widespread speculations, rumors, and unraveled mysteries behind the jailbreak, which came as a shocker to virtually everyone. The official reported that was unrecognized hoodlums broke into the prison, letting go some of the inmates as many escaped their prison cells. But of course, Kemi Olunloyo has told us that this was not in any way done by protesters, that it was done by the officials of the Nigerian prison back there in Benin City, Edo State. Well, Mr. Abdul Mahmoud, popularly known as the Great Oracle, who is currently the president, Public Interest Lawyer League, a group of well-grounded lawyers which came together to help protect the interests and rights of ordinary citizens of the country, took to the online platform also to express his thoughts. He stated clearly that this development in Benin was clearly orchestrated, and also shared his experience while he was in prison, further making clear his point. In his words, he stated that there is an intriguing aspect to the Benin jailbreak. Those prisoners without uniformed pictures On the wall are likely ATMs awaiting trial mates. ATMs are secluded in their cells. They don't roam inside like prisoners serving jail terms. Who let them out of the ATM's yard, an area that is also heavily protected inside, to gain access to the prison wall? I wager the bet Benin jailbreak was orchestrated, no question. And what he said there's an intriguing aspect of Benin jailbreak. And the question is, he said, detained in Kirikiri as an activist fighting military dictatorship, I have a fair knowledge of the inside. When there is an unrest outside the chief warder's orders lockdown, every prisoner to his cell. How did those prisoners climb up the wall from inside of Benin prison? That was his first question. And he also said two possibilities. The chief warder didn't order lockdown, and warders were overpowered by prisoners inside. Or two, the prison authority helped prisoners with ladders and climbing sheets like blankets. And he said also, knowing Benin has a history of jailbreak, it happened in May 1989 during the anti-SAP protest. That time, the protesters freed the prisoners. The prison authority ought to have ordered a lockdown. Either way, the jailbreak has nothing to do with NSAS protest, and that was his own view of what this jailbreak has to do with Nigerian. And you know, this jailbreak is actually one news that went so viral because it was so unbelievable that how can protesters get into the prison? And not just that alone, they went into the prison to open prison and jailbreak some of the prisoners out. It is so funny and so unfortunate, but thank God that Kemi, she's one person that, though most times people don't believe her, but really at the end of the day you can see that most things she says are actually true, because she said someone from the inside actually revealed this to her, that the jailbreak was not done by protesters. It was rather orchestrated by government, and it was done by people in the prison. So definitely some of the people that are saying protesters are the ones causing unrest, protesters have been very peaceful, and you can obviously see some of the prisoners that they do not even look like prisoners in the first place. Like what these activists was saying, that what the lawyer was saying, that it could be likely likened to two things, that it is either they were awaiting trials or so. But these guys in Nigeria, they don't even await trials, except you have a serious case that you have involved a lot of big lawyers, then they want to listen to you. Aside that, they can leave you there for years without even hearing your court case. But all the same, I hope that what Kemi said is actually true. And at the end of it, or really at the end of it, we'll get to know what the truth really is, because of course the truth can never be outdated. So my people, thank you for listening. Whatever you have to say, drop it in the comments section, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Do have a pleasant time. Bye for now.